Hey, Piano Man.
Thomas.
You're late.
Hi, Digger.
I thought you said your name was John.
So did I. Before this. Got any ethyl cyanoacrylate?
Oh, yeah, sure. Carry it with me everywhere I go.
Wait a minute. Next best thing.
Tommy.
I liken the ring to it.
Can we back up like a week? Who's Tommy?
Okay. I'm on the pier. First bite of a hot dog. And then I hear it.
Tommy! Tommy!
She's just standing there in this turquoise scarf, calling out to me.
Tommy.
She recognized me.
So, like, who was his mama exactly?
I don't know. But I'm gonna find out. I gotta find out.
Sounds a little Fatal Attraction to me.
Don't you get it? This woman's the key to it all. I saw her in color.
As opposed to?
Maybe she's a family friend, a sister. I mean,
My wife.
You're ball and chained, and you don't even know what your sig other looks like?
she just knew me from before.
Before what? You stepped out of the nut farm?
Before.
Who are you? I don't know.
It's not important. Anyway, by the time I got to the terminal, the boat was empty.
I had to find her. The way she recognized me. What if she was my wife? But it was too late. I couldn't find her. She was gone.
So I used a nail file and a toilet plunger to cut a piece of the window she touched.
That went over well.
Color me dense, but I am more confused than a eunuch in Vegas now. Plain English. Who are you?
The answer to that is right here.
Some kind of nut job. I'm telling you, I find out who did this.
Hey, Mr. Pickford, let's leave the retribution to us, okay?
What are we looking at here? Does my husband need a rabies shot? Is it goat's blood or something?
It's definitely human. Somewhere someone's running on empty.
Someone. Looks like the whole swim team to me.
No agglutination. Think Gatorade. 20 parts chlorine, 1 part blood components. Mix and stir.
Thirst quencher. You gonna be able to get a fix on a blood type for me, some DNA?
There's enough chemicals in here to kill a preschool's worth of pee. It won't be easy.
The woman said last night she and her daughter took a dip right before bed. The water was crystal. So that leaves what? About 8 hours for Count Dracula to waltz in here and spill his calling card?
Invisible man, maybe. State-of-the-art alarm system. Motion detectors. Infrared tripwire. Take a miracle to get in here.
Right, water in the wine. Pool man got the access code?
No, sir. And security dispatch confirms the system was on all night, uninterrupted.
Okay, I'm gonna want to talk to them. What you got, Bobby?
Ran a complete diagnostic. Not a trace of blood in any of the pipes.
Well, ain't this rosy? I got a pool filled with blood and a dozen explanations for how it didn't get there.
What's the MO on this Pickford? Guy with that kind of high-tech guard dog must be protecting something special.
Wife and daughter. At least that's what he says. Walter Pickford, co-chairman with his brother of P&P Shipping, international import-export of industrial equipment. Deacon of his church, sits on a couple charity boards, regular Ward Cleveland.
I'd start running a list of clients, see who might have a grudge and want to scare the hell out of Ward. How we doing, Nance?
Leakage from the few intact progenitor cells I isolated indicates a recent release of potassium.
Once again, not in Vulcan?
We have a victim killed within the last 24 hours.
Fresh blood, no body.
Okay.
Well, like I haven't had a freaky enough day already. Now, you gotta walk in my door again?
2 across, Mesopotamia, 13 down, Grover, Washington.
What are you?
Beats me. Oh, need a favor. I got a latent index print. Fraction ridge patterns intact, clear impression formation, and I was wondering if you could run it through the AFIS.
Look, this isn't some one-stop convenience center.
I know, but this is important.
Listen, I can't just use city resources for any...
Who means more to you than anyone else?
All right, I'll bite. My wife. Kids.
That important? This could be my wife.
Did a little homework on you. Seems a certain John Doe has reported himself missing in 150 precincts across the country in the last month. You care to elaborate?
Some other time.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what. Got my own riddle needs solving. How about a little tit for tat? Knock yourself out, Brainiac. At 8:07 a.m., Pickford... Pathology says it's fresh blood. Someone killed in the last 24 hours.
No smoking establishment, huh?
Not everything establishment.
Eye of Horus. Ancient Egyptian symbol representing early fractional quantification system.
Just some gauze symbol.
Right, stemming from Sisters of Mercy album cover Vision Thing. Release date November 13, 1990.
Yeah, I guess.
And you did that to yourself on purpose?
What are you, some kind of private dick or what?
Or what? Any idea how this happened?
In my opinion, I don't know. Just A, any human being who comes in contact with my dad hole, or B, that drug-crazy, screwed-up daughter of his, or C, Colonel Mustard. Good luck, Private Dick.
AHT 3200, 433 megahertz. 12 pyroelectric sensors create wavelength spiderweb sensitive to skin temperature above 92.6 degrees.
What are you, battery operator or something? Anyway, all that doesn't explain how the blood got in there. It's not like it just fell from the sky.
Don't be so sure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Spider-Man! Crime scene's down here. Wait a minute. Are you saying
Blood. Arteries. Tube not included.
from the roof? He poured blood through the gutters?
Question is, why go to all this trouble?
It's a message, Doe. Freaks all gotta be heard. Hey, what do we got here? Ladder?
How much do you weigh?
190? All right, 205. Hey, what you doing?
Okay. 1 foot surface area of the ladder. 2-inch depth in these indentations. Gotta be dealing with somebody 130, 140 pounds. A woman.
A slight man, more than likely.
So to get to the gutters, he would have stepped from here. Here. What color is that? I'm colorblind.
Really? You and my schnauzer. It's cream. Was it some kind of flower?
Cream. Short calyx lobe, bell-shaped corolla, lanceolate linear leaves. Campanula apronoides, marsh bellflower.
You found something?
Blooms in moist meadows, flat river plains.
Around here, that could be Skagit River, Mount Vernon, Cedro Woolley.
Cedro Woolley. My brother's got a ranch in Cedro Woolley.
Where's the brother? Any sign of Pickford's brother?
House is clear. No one inside, no sign of forced entry.
The jugular vein's been tugged from the sinus cavity. If you look at these subtle striations at the tip of the opening...
Perp cut him?
No, too jagged to be from a knife. They're from drain tubes. This man's been embalmed by a professional.
Well, if it isn't McGruff, the crime-fighting dog. Why is the civilian trampling all over our crime scene and handling without gloves the corpse in question?
Well, because
You think this would fly upstairs for 1 minute? Mr. Doe, thank you, but your inimitable services are no longer needed. If you please, I would happily arrange for an officer to escort you back to wherever it is you call home.
He was alive while being embalmed. All that blood. The heart generates enough internal pressure to expunge it 30 feet from the jugular.
Get him out of here.
Tit for tat, Frank. Don't forget my fingerprints.
Wedding rings.
Let me guess. Diamond earring, second anniversary?
No, actually, I'm curious about wedding rings. Mine.
Oh, well, hon. You are not the first future groom to amble in here and want to see how it feels. Make sure it's not too tight, you know, cutting off the circulation. It'll be our little secret doll. Now, what's your size?
Not sure, but I do know that fingernails grow 3.8 times faster than toenails.
That is interesting. Here, let's try this one. Oh, now that suits you. I think you've got husband written all over you.
Husband. Husband. Husband.
And it's on sale right now.
Doesn't ring a bell. You know, I think I need more time to think about it.
Goodness, I think this ring is trying to tell you something. I'll get some lotion.
Who are you? How do you know my name? Nobody knows me.
Scotch, no rocks.
Some range you got there.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, one too many, I'm afraid.
Did you know that it takes 500 peanuts to make a jar of peanut butter? That arachibutyrophobia is the fear of peanut butter
Sticking to the roof of your mouth?
No. But I know that peanuts are an essential ingredient in dynamite. Not careful, you might get burned.
Must be a lot of pressure. New on the job, woman in a man's world, water cooler chit-chat about nepotism. Your father, I keep up with society pages.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
I can help you more than you know.
What I know is you're not a coal miner from Kentucky. I ran your social security number. I don't know who you're trying to kid here, but know this. If you're playing some kind of game with us, you'll regret ever meeting me.
I think I already do.
Chain gang tattoo?
Birthmark.
Yeah.
How feng shui of you. I dig it, though. Very minimalist. Just you and the walls. Damn. I think this lamp costs more than my entire apartment. Oh my God. How are you so loaded?
A timely futures investment from the Zagreb Croatian Exchange. I'm getting rid of it. All of it. It's definitely not Tommy.
Oh, here we go again.
She was wearing a silk scarf, which, if you look at statistics from the American Apparel Association, 83% of silk consumers fall in the upper income bracket, would imply she's wealthy. However, I determined from the hand cream that formed the basis of her fingerprints to be run-of-the-mill drugstore variety. Unlikely for a woman of means, right?
Right?
Unless you take into consideration she's a brunette, which, according to April 2001 Ladies Updo magazine, brunettes traditionally are a lot more conservative than blondes. So obviously my furniture's too ostentatious for her tastes. By extension, Tommy's tastes. My tastes.
Oh, whoa, Nellie. At what point do I start worrying about you cutting off an ear?
This makes perfect sense. There are exactly 58,119 males with the name Tom, Tommy, and Thomas in the state of Washington. 6,841 in Seattle alone. After you count for age, race, and height from the DMV records I hacked into, that number drops to 3,125. Give or take a couple of hundred. Follow?
What meth lab did you drop by last night?
Don't you see? This is how I figure it all out. I could cross-reference marriage certificates. We must have been married.
Stop! Don't come any closer. Seriously, what is with you?
You want to know the truth? The truth is, I don't know who I am. I'm nobody.
No way, you're adopted? Like, what? You know, cosmic? Because I totally link with that, you know? I don't know my real mother from a bag lady on the street. Oh. Okay, so you think this stranger chick on the boat's related and fill in the blanks. Bomb.
My neighborhood, couches on the curb, usually got a spring poking out.
Detective Hayes, Karen, Detective Hayes.
Well, hey, Fibo. Groovy that you're here. You know, I need an opinion, both of you. All right. Cubism assignment. Which one floats you most? Chaos or order? You two deserve each other. Well, gotta fly. Class. Ciao.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no match. Other end of that finger must really be something. You want to start filling me in on your backstory?
What backstory?
Okay. Well, bad guys are still on the clock. Unless you feel like punching in your time card.
What about Lieutenant Boss Lady?
I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm in this line of work to make a difference, and she is too. You help me make that difference. She'll come around. Okay, now you were right on about the embalming. Forensics confirmed arterial drainage tubes were used on the deceased, and toxicology found traces of phosgene in the stomach lining.
Carbonyl chloride causes fluid in the lungs, slowly paralyzes, victim drowns.
Found it in a cereal, half eaten on the kitchen table.
So the killer staked him out. Anything else to go on?
No, that's just it. We're dealing with Mr. Clean here. There's no prints, there's no fibers, no nothing.
Hair on the legs and arms is pressed to the skin. He was washed after death.
Well, sure, to eliminate the prints.
Maybe. Anything else to go on?
There's traces of this rare herb, Erica
cachu, otherwise known as pinon. Found on the fingertips, right?
You been on the phone with Madame Cleo or what?
Not psychic, just doing the math. Interesting. A killer who's concerned for the soul of his victim. Buddhist tradition mandates the dead be thoroughly cleansed before burial. Areca is placed between the hands to prepare the corpse for the afterlife journey.
All right, here's a manifest of all the countries PMP did business with. Vietnam.
78.9% Buddhist. No shortage of immigrants in Seattle's South End. Little Saigon.
Well, how many funeral parlors could there be in Little Saigon?
4.
Tối hôm đó để coi Nguyễn nó gọi vô, nó nói nó bị bệnh.
Ông Lang Lôi upset hat?
Phải, nó có vấn đề gì sao?
Forgot my UN translator headset.
Told him I was a detective and you were my assistant. Let's see. Midas 320D lock set. Early 90s model. Need a hairpin and some scissors.
Or not. I can't believe you just did that, civilian.
Pu Kang Ying, blood cleaner. T. Quan Wat, an annual use in the treatment of hemophilia. Looks like our guy.
Looks like my grandmother's lasagna. Mr. Gwen, I presume. You got the love of visual aid.
Hả? Đây. Đứng ra! Đứng ra chạy lên! Đứng ra tụi mày ơi! Đứng ra! Đứng chạy! Đứng ra! Đây! Đứng ra!
Five little Saigon security cameras loaded in, ready.
246 through 257.
Oh, I dated a physicist who lived on that corner. He was working on this totally rad reaction kinetics project.
Electron collision spectroplasma mission.
Yeah.
Okay. 2:43 p.m. we lost Wynn at Seattle Mutual on the corner of 10th and Jackson, right?
Well, give or take a few seconds, but who's counting? There he is.
Okay.
Display case camera. Got him.
Yeah. Turns off 10th, heads up Jackson for 5 blocks. Jewelry store, 7 seconds later.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, we got him here, here, and here. Show ends Simpson Boulevard. We hit water.
The docks. Now, there's 15 piers on the dock alone. They could be on any one of P&P Shipping, Pickford's company. Wonder where that's located.
1601 Marina Way, Pier 4, Seattle, Washington, 90404. Latest white pages.
Let's go.
Why are you here so early?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, Shane, things have been a little out of the ordinary here lately.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of it. How much longer do I have to be stuck on this butt crack dawn shift?
It's exactly the attitude that got you here in the first place, darling. What?
matter with you? I could have put that out.
Check that, Cracker Jack. It's off the charts. Talk to me.
I'd lay odds it's boss, Gene.
What the hell's that?
It's poison.
Well, how could he know that?
Class B dry chemical model. Code for your building requires a Class A extinguisher.
Lieutenant, from a dumpster in the alley.
We have an APB out for Gwen. Rest assured we will get this guy. In the meantime, Mr. Pickford, we'd like to put you under protective custody in one of our safe houses.
What about Shane and I?
I think your safe is as far away from your husband as possible. You got any place you can stay for a while?
Yeah, I guess so. My mother lives in Issaquah. Mr. Doe? Thank you.
I don't even know where to begin. Imagine the consequences if your little hunch was off. Pickford would be suing us for my entire budget. But I'm glad you had the hunch.
Show you mine if you show me yours.
What is that?
Just some goth symbol. No clue. Got any ideas? Tough spot. You and your family going through.
Yeah? I don't know the half of it.
How do you mean?
I don't know, it's just... We're freaks. And we can't have a normal family.
Makes two of us.
Yeah, what's your family like? You married?
My family's a little nondescript.
Yeah, well, my parents are at each other's throats 24/7. My dad's got this whole walk-in closet full of skeletons and stress and company.
Skeletons. Like what?
I don't know, just people always pissed at him and hanging around.
Shane, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Looks like it might be some kind of astrological sign. Mark. It's cool.
Karen.
I lost my keys, got locked out of my apartment. I didn't know where else to go.
Come in. You okay? You're not okay.
Sweet. Credit card debt up the yang. An overweight cat to support. Rent I don't have. And I just got the axe.
Digger fired you?
Well, I kind of forgot to seal up the lobster tank. They were greeting customers at the front door.
Oh.
Yeah, and he found my fake ID. I mean, so I'm 18, so what?
I'm sorry.
Okay, but it's okay. See, I got this hella cool idea, Mr. Moneybags. Okay, prep yourself. All right, help wanted. Piano playing gumshoes assistant. Right? I mean, come on, John Doe investigations. How may I direct your call? I mean, I could type at least 7 words a minute, could polish your magnifying glass like nobody's business.
Karen, I'm a bit of a loner. Not too good with attachments.
Oh. Well. You know? For a guy who's basically turned his apartment into a DMZ because he's whack-obsessed over some chick on a boat he's never even met before, looks to me like attachments are exactly what you're trying to make. Whatever.
More than us, we are there, but they don't know.
Why were you on that ferry? Where were you going? Did we live in the suburbs? Did we have a dog? Kids?
Well, if it isn't Sherlock Holmes. My. You look like you need yourself a cure-all. May all your ups and downs be under the sheets.
Tequila. I hate tequila. There's something I know about me. 2,345,192 marriage licenses are issued each year in the United States.
Don't say. Sounds like a lot of poor bastards.
You ever been married?
How many fingers you got?
How does it feel?
You ever had a root canal? Ever watched the Maui sunset? 3 Mai Tais in? Feels like a little of both. Why? Some filly trying to take you out of the race?
I'm wondering if she already did. If you're gonna kill someone, why simulate drowning?
The shipping container's missing.
I discovered container C48744 was accounted for in Pickford's outgoing cargo inventory, but not in the incoming U.S. Customs manifest.
So what happened to it?
Good question. According to logs, it was loaded for discharge.
What, it never made it to shore? That's great. You got missing shipping crates, pools filled with blood. It's a regular Scooby-Doo.
Well, the only place to hide it is the only place between ship and shore.
Immigration's running a check on the family back home. Forensics is into it trying to ID the Vicks. Where's this guy hiding?
I wonder how long these Pickford brothers were smuggling immigrants on the side. And if Gwen was the first to find out.
It's pathetic. Let him die in a box rather than face charges? You ask me, I have a hard time blaming Gwen.
Yeah, well, if you knew something was up, why not just come to us? Why go down this path?
These people come from a world of fear.
Well, and why trust us when they aren't exactly abiding by our laws themselves?
All right, Pickford thinks our guys are guarding him. Let's slip on some cuffs and bring him on in.
Wait.
He's been stalking his every move. Oh my God.
Our safe house. He knows he followed him. Let's get on the horn, get over there ASAP. I'm not going to pretend you didn't help us. You did, and thank you. But you got to leave this to us.
mother lives in Issaquah.
Issaquah. Close ratio, 6-speed automatic enricher circuit.
Detective, we got him right here.
It's a graveyard out there. It hits the wall.
You! How did you get in here? Stay back!
I know what happened to your daughter and brother.
Stay back! Larry has to pay.
Not like this.
So, what was the writing on the wall?
His apartment. The photograph. I figured he had a daughter. Brother in that crate. Eye for an eye.
John Doe. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can help.
I get lucky every now and then. You gonna be okay?
Won't somebody help me chase these shadows away?
Take me through the darkness to the break of day. Sisters of Mercy. Man after midnight.
So, like, who are you exactly?
I'm John Doe.
That make the wife Jane Doe?
Manner of speaking, yeah. Shane, you're gonna be okay.
How do you know?
Because I know everything.
More than us, and we are there, but they don't know what's in their hands. It's more than
You again.
and it's more than I, but it's more.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Something is troubling you, eh?
Just looking for someone.
A lady. It is always a lady. Piece of advice. She will turn up, but only if you stop looking. For the house, my special seasoning.
Thanks.
Well, I got my stuff.
That's good. Karen, changed my mind. Maybe I could do with an attachment.
Oh,
7 words a minute, huh?
yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna be the most kick-ass assistant you never had.
First assignment, help me get my furniture back inside.
Well, whatever you do, don't let her near your fish tank.
It's been real.
Sody Pumpkin.
Yes, please.
Tapping all the time I spend. When I step ahead